Don't wear long hair after 50. Avoid trendy styles at your age. Never let your hair go gray. Ladies, if you've heard these so-called rules before, it's time to break them. Hi there. Today we're uncovering the 5 haircut secrets that can make you look 10 years younger. No needles, no filters, just fabulous hair. For decades, women over 50 have been bombarded with rigid beauty rules that tell us what's appropriate and what's not. But guess what? Those rules are outdated. Your hair isn't bound by age or trends. It's your personal canvas for self-expression. Just like there's no right way to decorate your home, there's no rule book for styling your hair. Your hair should make you feel confident, beautiful, and completely you. So if you've ever felt stuck, unsure about what to do next, or just plain tired of being told what you can and can't do with your hair, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm sharing 5 transformative haircuts that have helped my clients feel absolutely fabulous at any age. From the chic blunt bob to embracing your natural texture, these styles are all about celebrating who you are, not hiding it. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more empowering beauty tips, and drop a comment with your city below. I love seeing where you're all watching from. Now, let's jump into the first haircut that can make you look and feel a decade younger. Let's get started. 1. The blunt bob or lob. All right, let's kick things off with my absolute favorite haircut for creating an instant youth boost. The blunt bob, or its slightly longer sister, the lob. Now, if you've ever been told that shorter hair is the only way to look younger after 50, I'm here to flip that script. The blunt bob is all about confidence, sophistication, and, believe it or not, a little bit of optical illusion magic. Here's the deal. As we age, our hair naturally gets finer. You might notice your ponytail isn't as thick as it used to be, or maybe you find more strands on your brush than you'd like. This is completely normal. Our hair follicles get smaller and produce thinner hair over time. But here's the magic part. A blunt, unlayered cut makes your hair look denser and fuller by creating a solid baseline that tricks the eye into seeing more volume. It's like contouring for your hair. The blunt bob typically falls right at your shoulder or a bit above, with a clean, unlayered finish. The simplicity of this cut is what makes it so powerful. It's sleek, elegant, and modern. And for those of you thinking, but won't a straight cut make my hair look flat? Not a chance. The key is the weight distribution. Because the ends are thick and even, the hair naturally appears bouncy and full. But here's something a lot of people don't realize. The blunt bob is also a master of deception when it comes to thinning hairlines. As we age, it's common for our hair to recede slightly around the temples. A blunt cut helps camouflage this by drawing attention to the fullness at the ends rather than any thinning near the roots. The result? A more youthful, lifted appearance without a single drop of hair dye or a complicated styling routine. Let me tell you about one of my clients, Margaret from Chicago. She's 68 and had been to 3 different stylists, all of whom insisted she needed a short, layered cut to look appropriate for her age. Margaret was frustrated. When I suggested a sleek, shoulder-length, blunt bob, she was hesitant but willing to try. 2 weeks later, she called me in tears, happy tears. Her grandkids told her she looked 10 years younger, and for the first time in years, she said, "I feel like myself again." Now let's talk about customization. The blunt bob works beautifully with or without bangs. For those who want to soften the look, a side-swept fringe can add a touch of mystery and elegance. If you're feeling a bit daring, curtain bangs can create a face-framing effect that's both flattering and modern. The length is also flexible. Anywhere from chin length to shoulder length works, depending on your face shape. And let's not forget about hair texture. Whether your hair is straight, wavy, or even slightly curly, a blunt bob can work for you. The key is adjusting the length and using the right products to keep it sleek. For instance, a lightweight smoothing serum can help control frizz for those with wavy hair, while a volumizing mousse can give fine hair that extra boost. Pro tip: when discussing this cut with your stylist, be very specific about wanting a completely unlayered baseline. Some stylists have a habit of adding layers for movement, but for this look, you want that clean, blunt edge. Bringing a photo helps. Don't be afraid to speak up if you see scissors, heading in for some sneaky texturizing. And the maintenance? Surprisingly simple. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps the edges crisp. In a few minutes with a round brush or flat iron in the morning, will have you looking salon fresh. For an added boost, a lightweight volumizing mousse at the roots can give you that effortlessly full-bodied look. Here's a surprising tip. If you want to add a bit of youthfulness to your blunt bob, consider a subtle balayage. Lightening the ends slightly creates dimension and movement without sacrificing that thick, healthy look. The contrast draws the eye downward, which can make your face look longer and more lifted. So what do you think? Are you ready to try the blunt bob or lob? Or maybe you've already rocked this look before? Drop a comment and let me know. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. 2. Mid-length cut with long layers. All right, if the blunt bob feels a bit too bold or short for you, don't worry. I've got just the thing. Let's talk about the mid-length cut with long layers. This style is the Goldilocks of haircuts. Not too short, not too long, just right. It's all about balancing length and movement while keeping things youthful and fresh. This cut usually falls between your collarbone and a few inches below your shoulders, with soft face-framing layers that start around your chin or lower. The magic here is how these layers create movement without sacrificing density, which is perfect if you've noticed your hair isn't as thick as it used to be. The key is long, gradual layers that enhance natural texture instead of chopping it up. And here's a little-known fact. As we age, our hair's ability to hold volume decreases due to changes in the scalp and hair follicles. Layers help by creating natural lift and movement, making your hair look fuller and more youthful. The strategic layering in this cut draws attention upward, enhancing your cheekbones and eyes, which are naturally the most expressive parts of your face. It's like getting a facelift without the needles. Let me share a story with you. Barbara, a 65-year-old professor from Boston, had worn her hair in a straight, one-length style for decades. "I don't recognize myself anymore," she confessed during our consultation. We decided to go for a mid-length cut with soft layers, and the transformation wasn't just physical, it was emotional. "For the first time in years, I look in the mirror and see me again," she said. "It was a reminder that sometimes a small change can bring back a lot of confidence. Now, if you've got fine hair, don't worry. Long layers won't make it look thinner. In fact, when done right, they can add dimension and the illusion of volume. The trick is to keep the layers soft and minimal at the back while focusing more on framing the face. This keeps the density where you need it most." Another benefit of this cut is how versatile it is. You can blow it out smooth for a polished look, scrunch in some mousse for a tousled vibe, or just let it air dry with a bit of curl cream for effortless waves. And it's long enough to pull into a ponytail or style in an elegant updo for special occasions. Perfect for those days when you want a little extra glam. Here's a pro tip. If you're adding layers, ask your stylist for invisible layers or interior layers. These are layers cut underneath the top layer of your hair, so you get movement and volume without visible choppiness. It's a little secret that can make a big difference. For those who love a bit of wave or curl, this cut works beautifully with texturizing sprays. A quick spritz and a bit of scrunching, and you've got that beachy, effortlessly chic look. If you have straight hair, a large barrel curling iron can add those soft waves without looking overdone. And here's something most people overlook. Your hair color can completely transform how layers look. Soft highlights or balayage can add depth and dimension, making the layers pop even more. The play of light and shadow creates the illusion of thicker, fuller hair. So if you've been thinking about adding a bit of color, this might be the perfect excuse. Maintenance is simple too. A trim every 8 to 10 weeks keeps the layers fresh and prevents split ends. A lightweight, silicone-free serum applied to mid-lengths and ends will add that youthful shine without weighing your hair down. So what do you think? Are you ready to try the mid-length cut with long layers? Or maybe you're already rocking this look and loving it? Comment below and tell me all about it. I can't wait to hear your hair stories. 3. Adding a fringe. All right, let's move on to one of the simplest yet most transformative additions to any haircut. The fringe. Whether you call them bangs or fringe, these face-framing strands can make a world of difference. And the best part? You don't even have to change your length or layers to get the effect. Here's the secret behind why fringes are so powerful. As we age, we naturally develop fine lines and a bit of volume loss around the forehead and eyes. A well-cut fringe can soften these areas and draw attention to your eyes, which are always full of life and expression. It's like a soft focus filter. But in real life, there are so many fringe styles to choose from. Soft side swept bangs that blend seamlessly, curtain bangs that part in the middle for a chic, draped effect, and full, blunt bangs that make a bold statement. The key is choosing the right type of fringe for your face shape and hair texture. For instance, side-swept bangs can balance a square face, while curtain bangs are perfect for heart-shaped faces. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 73-year-old retired teacher who had resisted bangs her entire life. "I've always had a high forehead," she explained, "but now I feel like it's all people see." After some gentle encouragement, she agreed to try a soft side-swept fringe. When she looked in the mirror, she just smiled and said, "There I am. I've been missing myself for years." It was one of those moments that reminded me why I love what I do. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. The type of fringe you choose can subtly alter your face shape. For instance, a wispy fringe can soften angular features, while a blunt, straight-across fringe can add definition to rounder faces. Curtain bangs can create the illusion of higher cheekbones and balance out a longer face shape. It's all about playing with proportions to highlight your best features. Now, if you're worried about maintenance, don't be. The trick to keeping your fringe looking fresh is regular trims, about every 3 to 4 weeks. But you don't always have to run to the salon. Here's a pro tip. Invest in a pair of high-quality haircutting scissors and learn how to do tiny touch-ups at home. Always hold the scissors vertically and make small, gentle snips to avoid that dreaded too short bang situation. For those of you with naturally wavy or curly hair, don't shy away from bangs. A soft, layered fringe can work beautifully with your natural texture. Just swap out the flat iron for a bit of curl cream and a diffuser. The result? Soft, romantic waves that frame your face perfectly. And if you've got fine hair, a side-swept fringe can add instant volume and depth, making your hair look fuller. Here's a surprising fact. A fringe can also camouflage hairline changes, like a slightly receding hairline or thinning around the temples. By drawing the eye to your eyes and cheekbones, a well-cut fringe shifts focus away from the hairline altogether. It's a clever little trick that makes a big impact. And let's not forget about color. If you've already got highlights or balayage, incorporating those into your fringe can create a gorgeous, sun-kissed effect that draws even more attention to your eyes. Lighter strands around the face can brighten your complexion and make your eyes look bigger and more awake. Another tip? Dry shampoo is your best friend when you have bangs. Since bangs sit directly on your forehead, they can get oily faster than the rest of your hair. A quick spritz of dry shampoo not only keeps them fresh, but also adds a bit of texture and volume. Now let's talk about the emotional impact of bangs. There's something about a new fringe that feels like a fresh start, a small but significant change that can completely transform how you feel about yourself. It's one of those rare style changes that's both bold and low commitment. If you don't like it, it'll grow out in a few months. But if you love it, it might just become your signature look. And here's something you might not have considered. A fringe can also help balance out glasses. If you wear glasses, a side-swept or curtain fringe can soften the lines of your frames and create a more harmonious look. It's a simple but powerful way to balance your features. So, what's your take? Have you ever considered adding a fringe? Or maybe you've had bangs in the past and want to try them again? Drop a comment below and let me know. I love hearing your stories. 4. The Bixie Cut. All right, if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, let me introduce you to the Bixie. This fresh, modern style is a blend of a bob and a pixie, combining the best of both worlds. It's short enough to be practical, but long enough to offer some versatility. The Bixie is all about attitude and confidence. So what makes the Bixie so special? It's the layers. This cut typically features shorter layers at the crown for volume and slightly longer pieces around the face to soften the look. The result is a dynamic, textured style that moves naturally and draws attention to your best features, especially your eyes and cheekbones. It's youthful, vibrant, and perfect for making a bold statement without saying a word. One of the best things about the Bixie is how it balances practicality with fashion. For women over 50 who lead active lives, this cut offers effortless style with minimal maintenance. No need to spend ages with the blow dryer or flat iron every morning. Just a bit of texturizing cream, a quick tousle with your fingers, and you're good to go. It's chic and looks like you just stepped out of a salon, even if you only spent 5 minutes on your hair. And here's the secret science behind the Bixie's youth-enhancing effect. By creating varied lengths, this cut adds volume at the crown, which visually lifts your face. The natural texture and movement also help soften the appearance of fine lines and a softer jawline, making you look more animated and vibrant. It's like an instant facelift, without the needles. Patricia, a 67-year-old retired executive, came to my salon with a magazine photo of a much younger model sporting a Bixie. "Everyone says I'm too old for this," she confided. But after we customized the cut to flatter her features, the result was nothing short of magical. Not only did she look years younger, but her entire demeanor changed. She stood taller, smiled more freely, and radiated confidence. If you're worried about versatility, don't be. The Bixie is super adaptable. For those who like a bit of edge, you can add asymmetrical elements or go for a slightly undercut look. Prefer something softer? Ask your stylist to blend the layers more subtly and keep the lines smooth and flowing. And here's a surprising tip. Color can elevate the Bixie to a whole new level. A bit of balayage or subtle highlights can add dimension and bring out the movement in the layers. Lighter pieces around the face can create a brightening effect that makes your skin glow. For those with straight hair, a texturizing spray is your best friend with a Bixie. A quick spritz and some tousling with your fingers will bring out that effortlessly cool texture. If you've got wavy or curly hair, a bit of curl cream and a diffuser can help define the layers and keep them looking fresh. The goal is to embrace the natural movement of your hair rather than fight it. Maintenance is also a breeze. A trim every 5 to 6 weeks will keep the shape sharp and prevent those layers from losing definition. And unlike longer cuts, the Bixie doesn't need a lot of heat styling. In fact, the more you embrace its natural texture, the better it looks. Let's talk accessories. With a Bixie, you've got options. Statement earrings pop beautifully with this cut, and headbands or barrettes can add a touch of glam for special occasions. It's a playful, versatile style that lets you switch things up without a lot of effort. The bottom line? The Bixie is proof that short hair doesn't have to be boring or matronly. It's fresh, it's modern, and most importantly, it's all about you, your personality, your lifestyle, and your confidence. So why not shake things up a bit? After all, when it comes to hair, the only rule is that it should make you feel amazing. So tell me, are you ready to take the plunge and go for a Bixie? Or do you have a short hair horror story that makes you hesitate? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I can't wait to chat. 5. Embracing natural texture. All right, let's wrap things up with one of my favorite topics, embracing your natural texture. For years, women have been told that their natural hair isn't good enough. Curls must be tamed, straight hair needs volume, and waves should be controlled. But what if the very thing you've been trying to change is actually your greatest beauty asset? Here's the truth. Embracing your natural texture isn't just about hair, it's about confidence. When you stop fighting your hair's natural tendencies, you're making a bigger statement than you might realize. You're saying, I trust myself, I embrace who I am. That kind of confidence is not only liberating, but also incredibly youthful. It's about stepping away from outdated beauty rules and stepping into a version of yourself that feels effortless, authentic, and uniquely you. Take Ellen, for example, one of my clients in her late 60s. She spent decades straightening her naturally wavy hair, convinced that sleek, polished strands were the key to looking put together. But as the years went by, her hair became dull and brittle from the constant heat and treatments. After yet another battle with humidity, she sighed and said, I give up. What can we do? We trimmed away the damaged ends and used products that enhanced her waves rather than fighting them. A week later, she walked into the salon beaming. I can't believe I waited this long, she said. I look like me again. And that's the secret. When hair moves naturally, it reflects light and frames the face in a way that softens features and creates a youthful glow. On the flip side, when we force it into unnatural styles, it can end up looking stiff and aging us even more. Embracing your natural texture allows your hair to look healthier, shinier, and fuller. It's about working with what you've got instead of fighting it. Here's a pro tip. The right products can make all the difference. If you have wavy hair, look for a lightweight curl cream that defines without weighing down. For curls, a leave-in conditioner or curl-enhancing gel can add bounce and control frizz. And if you have straight hair, a smoothing serum can add shine and control flyaways without making your hair look flat. The key is to enhance, not hide. And speaking of hiding, let's talk about gray hair. For years, women have been told to cover their grays, but the truth is, natural silver hair can be stunningly beautiful. The trick is keeping it healthy and bright with the right products. A purple shampoo once a week can neutralize any yellow tones, and a hydrating mask can prevent dryness and dullness. Silver strands that are shiny and well cared for can actually make your skin look more radiant and your eyes more striking. Another tip? Embrace air drying. Heat styling can rob hair of moisture and cause breakage, making it look older and more brittle. Instead, try air drying with a bit of mousse or gel that suits your texture. Scrunch with your hands for waves, twist sections for curls, or brush straight for a sleek look. It's less damaging and lets your natural pattern shine through. And let's not forget about accessories. Natural hair textures pair beautifully with headbands, clips, and scarves. A soft silk headscarf can add a touch of vintage glam, while minimalist clips can keep things modern and chic. The right accessory can enhance your texture and elevate your entire look. So what's the bottom line? Your natural hair texture is part of who you are, and embracing it isn't just a style choice, it's a self-love choice. When you stop trying to change it, you might just find that your hair has been beautiful all along. So tell me, when was the last time you let your hair just be? Are you ready to embrace your natural waves, curls, or straight strands? Or maybe you've already started that journey. Drop a comment below and share your story. I can't wait to hear it. And remember, the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence. Your hair, your rules. So there you have it, 5 amazing haircut secrets to help you look and feel 10 years younger. No rules, no limits, just what makes you feel confident and beautiful. Remember, your hair is more than just a style. It's an expression of who you are. Whether you choose a sleek bob, soft layers, or embrace your natural waves, the most important thing is that it makes you feel good. As we age, it's not about following trends or hiding behind outdated rules. It's about embracing what makes us unique and celebrating that every single day. If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more beauty secrets designed to empower you at every age. And of course, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with which haircut you're excited to try or share your own hair journey. Your story could inspire someone else. And before you go, if you want to take your transformation even further, make sure to check out our other videos on makeup tips, skincare, and more, all crafted to help you look and feel your absolute best. Thanks so much for watching and for being part of this incredible community. Until next time, keep embracing your beauty, keep shining, and remember, confidence is the most beautiful thing you can wear at any age. If you're ready for more tips to help you glow at every age, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Check out the videos popping up on your screen right now for more beauty secrets. And remember, it's not about looking younger. It's about feeling fabulous at any age. See you in the next video.